Here's Boardwalk Empire, Season 4, Episode 3, Acres of Diamonds. This is an episode about beginning new relationships, and as you move away from your past, nostalgia and regret never go away as you move from your past. It always hangs with you. It's sort of like F. Scott Fitzgerald's line, there's no second acts in America. There's no second acts in life. You are who you are. You can't go back and change things even though you want to change things. Richard's 3-episode arc is back home arc is over in this episode. His sister's pregnant. Why doesn't he stay just home? Why is he going to go back to Atlantic City? Because he's haunted everywhere he goes. And Richard is one of those characters where you never know what his motive is going to be, which makes him interesting because he rarely talks and rarely tips his hat. But he's haunted, so he's even haunted at his home front. And it gets this 3-episode arc kind of like taught you a lot about who Richard is and why he does what he does. Nucky is in Florida. He's building new relationships in Florida. And he makes another emotional decision. If you study Boardwalk Empire, anytime Nucky makes an emotional decision over a logical decision, nothing good happens from it, or he gets hurt really, really badly emotionally. Introduction to Sally Wheat, this barmaid down in Florida. It seems like he wants to do this deal that is not really that great because of this barmaid, because he wants to get to know her. Get to know a little better. He seems to be Sally Wheat seems to be a sounding board of what Nucky's exposition emotionally is about what Nucky is sticking inside. He tells the tale to her about how things were better in pre-prohibition, and he wonders why he got in this game. He was just a corrupt assemblyman, and everything was good. He had friends, he had a good life, and all of a sudden prohibition came, and he wanted to get into this game, and he kind of wonders why he got in this game, because everything bad has happened because of it. Gillian episode, she's a heroin addict. Of course, she begins a relationship with Roy Phillips, who seems to be a common man, played by Ron Livingston from Office Space, everybody. It's kind of interesting to see him playing a dramatic role, because Office Space is such an iconic movie. You're going to wonder what's going to happen in future episodes with these two characters. When we're learning about Dr. Valentine's master plan, he was introduced in the last episode. He basically is saying heroin will get control over the white people, throw heroin into the mix, throw drugs into the organized crime mix, and basically he will get control money-wise and power-wise because of that. He's going to attempt to take down Chalky, because Chalky's a little bit in the way of what he wants to do with himself. Also an Eli's son episode. Eli's son is in university. They want him to be kind of like James in a sense, where James went to university to get a better himself, but of course James went back into organized crime. It has a little too much, and there's a lot of themes with Sopranos, but has a little too much of an AJ Soprano feel, and we know that was a debacle in many ways about the arc of AJ Soprano in season 6, where they kind of gave him a lot of screen time, where it wasn't really as effective, I think, as David Chase wanted it to be. So I don't know if this is like a comeback of AJ to Soprano, but I don't know. We've seen these scenes before, like in Sopranos, so I don't even know what they're starting up here, but I'm curious where they're going to go. That's my review.